We're live, pal. Welcome to
Go for the Pin Wrestling Review Show.
With your boys, Mikey Q and
King V, aka Ember Moon Knight, aka Michelle McCool Running, aka Summer Ray Charles,
Mikey Q and King V.
King V, what's going on, homie?
Give your energy and feed that vibe into the world.
Mike, you still owe me a chopped cheese.
I mean,
Hey, Mike.
Go for the
we're live,
And-
pal.
Yeah, you're right. We are.
We here.
Ooh, barely.
Barely here. In the words of our co-host Mikey Q, who will be with us shortly, taking care of some business. We are live, pal. I am your boy
Ooh.
DJ Knuckles, Mr.
Ooh.
Thursday Night, aka I write shit down, and on your screen to my left.
Ooh, I'm high. I am. Anyway, I am King V, aka Aldoe Pentetta, aka the Hashira of Chaos Breathing, aka I always get it back in blood, aka I forgot what my actual name was. Just look at my Twitter. Anyway, and welcome to episode 171.
Wow, 171.
Ooh,
That's
the
crazy.
ghetto.
That's crazy.
Ghetto. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
The question: did Sheamus go to AEW? Not to my knowledge.
Yeah. I'm so distracted. No, John. He did not go to AEW as far as we know. I don't know what they're going to do with Sheamus, but
Yeah, he's still on sabbatical, right?
I think? I don't know.
We haven't seen him since. We haven't seen him since the Triple Threat
Really?
last year.
No.
I don't know. I'm not sure, but I no. If he decided with AEW, we'd have heard about that.
Yeah, we definitely would
We'd
have heard
definitely
about
heard
that. So we
ahead,
got a
Dave.
lot of things on the agenda.
A lot of teams on the agenda. Like we said earlier, Mike is taking care of some business, but he will be with us later on. So until then, me and V over here, we're gonna just run the show, and hopefully the wheels don't fall off. Anyway,
Oh, but the share are floating.
anyway, all right. So first topic of discussion, V, we had SmackDown live, Delta Center, Salt Lake City, Utah. This was a very, very anticipated SmackDown, to say the least.
Okay.
This was the SmackDown that we would see the return of The Rock and Roman Reigns. First appearance being made since the press conference in Las Vegas. And those dickheads didn't want to show. But we went to SmackDown, but that's okay. I'm not judging or nothing. I'm not angry or anything like that. I'm just saying you could have came.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're not angry.
Yeah, no, I'm not angry. I'm just, I'm not crying at all. But
No.
yeah. So SmackDown kicked off as usual. And let me just say this: I like the way the direction is going with like the appearance of SmackDown. Like we went away from like watching wrestlers arrive to the building.
Yeah.
Like that always used to be a staple in wrestling. Like you see the car pull up and you see the door open and you get a pop for whoever walked in. We're starting to get back to that. I like that. So it kicked off, The Rock pulls up, can't park worth a damn. He's just all in the middle of the street. But so he pulls into the arena. That's how SmackDown starts. So what was your anticipation level seeing The Rock arrive for this week's SmackDown?
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say about a 3.
3?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care now. I don't know.
A
Maybe
3?
it's all the drama or all the rigmarole
Rigmarole is
as
great.
we go through as we go through this story, baby.
Oh,
It. I don't know. Maybe I have a lot of fatigue.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, this Bloodline storyline has been going on for 3 years.
Yeah,
So,
and
so that's fair. But I
yeah,
mean,
I mean,
I can't, I can't knock it because in 3 years we've had a lot of twists, we've had a lot of turns, we've had a lot of left turns, right turns, reverse, spin outs. So they've
spin
gone
out.
in,
No,
yeah, oh yeah, spin out.
spin
They've
out. No.
gone
Mm-mm.
in multi directions during this 3 years. So I mean, you know, too much of a good thing is a bad thing. That's what they say. But I think it's starting to get to the point where we're going to come to the end of it. Uh, I was excited. I was excited about this week's SmackDown because we were finally going to get some answers to questions that I think the majority of the internet wrestling community was asking. Um, but of course, that came later on in the show because you never put your good thing first. But wait, did I mean to say that? Oh,
Mm.
yeah, I did. Okay, anyway, first match of the night, Kevin Owens and Dominic, the Elimination Chamber qualifier. I believe this was the last match of the qualifier. This was to
Yes,
solidify who got that sixth spot.
yes.
Okay, so yeah, Kevin Owens and Dominic. Of course, I might be the only one that thinks like this, but Dominic's a good wrestler.
No, you're right.
He's a good. He gets it. He gets it. He is always he plays that heel character very well, and I thought this was a good match, honestly. Um, of course, he gets booed out of the building as
Of
soon as
course.
he even attempts to say a word. He gets booed out of the building. Um, but yeah, the back and forth in this match, to my opinion, the storytelling in the match was really, really good. We had sports entertainment and we had wrestling. So I was very much an appreciative being for this type of match. What you think?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Um, Dominic has gotten loads better. He's finding his groove. He's finding his footing, and he had a perfect foil in Kevin Owens. He's a vet. You know, help him out. Blah blah, all that good shit. And yeah,
So of
yeah.
course we had so of course towards the end of this match we had the national treasure, everyone's favorite wrestler, R Truth come out.
We love
And
our truth.
yeah, R Truth comes out and of course we him being him, we don't know what he's gonna do. So there's a point in the match where there's a back and forth between Dominic and Kevin. Uh Dominic gets an upper hand and he asks R Truth to get him a chair to help.
Yeah,
Like, hey, give me a chair, And he says, well, you guys don't think I'm in the Judgment Day. And Dominic, of course, being the heel that he is, says, yeah, you're in. Give me a chair. Archie, being the person that he is, unfolds the chair and sits on it, watches them. And of course, from there, Kevin Owens, super kick, pop up power bomb, 1, 2, 3, gets the win. Kevin Owens is the final participant in the Elimination Chamber. So as we stand right now, V,
hmm
we have Kevin Owens, we have Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, LA Knight, Bobby
Yeah.
Lashley. Yeah. Bobby Lashley and who's the sixth person?
Uh-oh.
Why can't I think of it?
Come on.
Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley,
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Owens,
Mm-hmm.
LA Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I only got four. Who did I not name? It's addition. It's addition by
Ooh.
subtraction. I'm really.
Come on now. Come on. We're live, pal.
We are live, pal, but man, my mind is gone.
Ooh.
What
You said
is?
it. All right. Let's do our Googles, ladies and gentlemen, boys and
I'm
girls,
literally like.
ladies and gems.
I literally just
You
drew a
literally,
blank.
you fucked up. You
Yeah,
fucked up.
I did. Logan Paul,
Ooh, there we go.
Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, and there's still another one. I can't think of right now. Anybody in the chat that can think of it on the top of their head, please tell me. Because I am slowly melting away trying to think of this last person's
Melting
name.
is crazy. Actually,
I can't think of it.
melting is crazy.
And it's somebody so it's
No, for
somebody
real. Like, hold
it's
on.
it's somebody so easy.
I
No,
know
no, I had it. That was it. That was it.
this
Look,
is embarrassing.
Logan, Logan Paul, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, um, Bobby Lashley, Kevin Owens. I only got five. I give up.
Okay, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. Okay,
Good
yes.
lord.
Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, LA Knight, Drew
Mm-mm.
McIntyre, and then the other guy, Logan Paul. There we go.
All right. Woo! Thank
We
you.
cut that in post. All right.
No,
Anyway,
that's gonna be the clip
that is
afterwards.
not going to be clipped. No, it's not. It is
I'm
not
talking
going to be
I'm
clipped
talking
this
to the
evening.
clip guy now.
Don't do that. Please don't. I have a standard doing poll. Please don't do that.
Yeah, well.
So, all right. So, what did you think of that match overall, with the inclusion of the R-Truth gimmick?
Yeah, I'm ready for R-Truth to get his revenge.
Is he though?
I think so.
That's a lot of revenge to get against four people by yourself. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
he does have the Miz, and that's about it. Honestly,
we'll see. R-Truth
yeah,
deserves.
he does. He deserves a good run. Well, matter of fact, I won't say that. He doesn't deserve a win. I think he's good right where he's at. I think he's good right where he's at. But anyway, all right, moving on. Drew McIntyre segment with Kayla Braxton, who is winning, by the way.
Okay.
Um, yeah. Oh yeah, she's winning. So Drew McIntyre is cutting a promo with Kayla Braxton, and in comes LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, LA Knight and Drew McIntyre, in my opinion, put on a banger backstage promo. I liked it. I liked it. LA Knight brought up the fact that Drew McIntyre had in his last 13 title matches has not one single title match. Um, so I mean, I think that was very nicely placed, very nicely done. It was storytelling that I think we will see in the match at Elimination Chamber. Excuse me. And that was that. Let me ask you, V.
Okay.
While we're on Drew McIntyre,
Mm-hmm.
do you think Drew McIntyre has already resigned? Because he is getting a major push in the last few months, and as most of us know, his contract does expire. I think after WrestleMania, like a week after WrestleMania.
I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking thoughts, and my thoughts are being thought of thinkingly.
Wait, what? What? Whoa. Whoa. It's way too much. There's way too much brain matter and power and thinking and yeah. Oh wait, I gotta turn this cup a certain
Oh
way
shit!
because we're not sponsored.
Oh
Uh,
shit! That was funny.
I
Whew.
was confused as hell. I didn't know where you was going.
I don't know where I was going either. So, no, going back to what I was trying to say. I can't call it. I think, let's say, well, I don't want to give away my prediction, but let's say he wins the chamber, right?
All right.
He faces Seth.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people think is the direction of where
But
we're
would
going.
he go over though? I mean, I guess you can determine if he resigns, excuse me, or not if he gets the title.
Um, I mean, I think there are a lot of elements that could be brought into this.
Hmm.
I do think, and I think it's common knowledge. I do think that Damian Priest is going to be on that side of the title picture, being the World
Hmm.
Heavyweight Championship. Um, like my initial thought was that Drew would go over, to give Seth the break he needs, because obviously he is still performing and coming to these shows perfect. He is not taking the proper time off because he wants to defend that title at WrestleMania. So I I really don't see a Drew McIntyre title run right now as a well. Let me take that back. We haven't
Hmm.
seen Drew McIntyre as champion as a heel. He was champion as a babyface during the pandemic era of WWE, and he basically kind of carried that company at that point. Um, like my theory, my initial theory was that Drew would win and Damian would cash in, but then
Hmm.
that would be heel versus heel. So there would have to be something to happen in the meantime to have Damian become babyface.
So you
Uh,
think Damien goes babyface?
I think for some reason I don't know when, because I know they have to defend the tag titles against Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, um, and that's at Elimination Chamber. So I mean, could we see Judgment Day turn on him at Elimination Chamber because maybe he takes the fall and they lose the tag titles and then they turn on him, or I don't know. I honestly don't know at this point. Uh,
Oh, I think them turning on Damien is like really, really obvious. And we'll get to the comments in a second. I completely forgot about a lot of
Whoa,
them. My bad. Let me get John's questions. One of John's questions. Um, which WWE superstar do you think needs more recognition in order to get the push they deserve? Hmm.
that's a good question. Which
Hmm.
WWE superstar do you think needs more recognition and aren't getting the pushes they deserve? That is a really good question.
So on the women's side, I'm gonna say Mia Yim.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I'm also gonna say Candice LeRae. People forget how good she is. Um, let me do NXT. Her Lash Legend. Duh.
And Jakar.
And on the men's side, yeesh, mm,
That's
mm,
tough. That's tough.
Cedric Alexander. Uh, duh. Cedric Alexander. Um,
Yeah, definitely.
He's the first one that came to my mind. But I heard that him and Asante the Adonis is going to be a tag team. They posted it on YouTube
I heard that
after
too.
the show that we went to. They could have just played it like during the broadcast. And Cedric's from Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken.
That is
So
correct.
why didn't they? Hmm.
You know,
Anyway, but yeah.
I can't think of any guy that needs more recognition and aren't getting the pushes they deserve.
I would say Chad Gable,
Oh, he
but
just got to.
yeah,
We'll get there.
he just got one, you know. Montez Ford.
Montez Ford. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that he should have been a singles wrestler a while ago.
Montez Ford.
Yeah, Montez Ford for me too. I believe it. Um, John asked another question: are WWE commentators still told what to say, even though Vince and the McMahons aren't around anymore? Absolutely, yes, they are. There is such thing. There is still such thing as a gorilla position, and yes, they are still getting fed what to say. Absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah.
positively.
Let me get to see thoughts. What up, see thoughts? Oh Lord. Cody
Yeah.
Rhodes for press.
Hey.
Jesus. Are you on the
Predictions.
predictions? No, we're
Predictions
ending
are
the show
next
with
week.
that.
Oh,
No,
are
they're
they
this
this week?
week. Nigga, it's Saturday.
Yo, yo, I thought we were still a week out. Yo, I'm bugging.
Get your life.
Listen, it's 12:11 on the East Coast.
Oh,
I am
yo,
bugging
what up,
out.
Ray? And I
Ray, what's
am.
happening? Yeah, I think
I
Damien
think
goes
Damien goes
babyface
with phase
too.
two.
Huh.
Damien feels bad for what he did to R-Truth, so he becomes face. Okay, I can see that. I can see.
Yeah.
I can see that. But I see Drew taking over Judgment Day. I don't see that.
Oh, C Thoughts hit it right on the head. C Thoughts nailed it.
Ooh,
Solo.
so let's yeah,
He
Woo.
nailed it.
Yeah.
He
There
nailed
we
it.
go. Mr.
Bumpy
Bumpy
Fist
Fist
is
is so.
slipping. Yeah, I
I'm
really am.
fucking weak. Oh my gosh, too weak.
I really
Uh,
am slipping, y'all. It's yeah, it's late. But anyway, okay, so after that, going back to SmackDown, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate are backstage. They're having a back and forth with Kayla again. Kayla getting a lot of TV time. I'm all for it.
mm,
So yeah, they're going back and forth, and they say the only thing left for them to do is beat the Judgment Day and become tag champs. And he comes up with this name for the tag team name, New Catch Republic. I think he might have been like UV when he came up with that name.
Why are you down there?
Oh my god! Come on, you
No, I'm not doing it.
guys!
I'm doing it. Nope. Oh God.
But nah,
Yeah.
so I mean, and then Dominic comes in and says they can't beat anybody in the Judgment Day. So next week we're gonna get Bait and Tyler Bate and R Truth versus two members of the Judgment Day. I'm sorry, Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne facing Dominic and Archer.
Okay, I was about to say they don't look alike. No. All right.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Hmm.
moving on. Women's action is Zelina Vega, Tiffany Stratton. I thought this was good.
Yeah.
I thought this was for for a women's match on SmackDown. I thought this was good. We told multiple stories here. We told Tiffany Stratton's story with her momentum going into Elimination Chamber. And we also kept the story going with the LWO and Legado del Fantasma. Yeah, Legado del Fantasma. So we kind of killed two birds with one stone there. Of course, Zelina Vega has the upper hand on Tiffany. Outside the ring, Legado del Fantasma and Electra Lopez. Front row, uh, distraction, uh, prettiest moonsault ever. Tiffany gets the win. What do you think?
Um, I liked it. I'm trying to find the right words to say. We've seen Tiffany's growth. I do see that still has a little bit of nerves. It shows sometimes. But she has such a great locker room to work with, so she'll be
Hmm.
okay.
Hmm. I, yeah, I think I the only fear I have is that they push Tiffany on us too much, and then we get tired of her too quickly.
Yeah.
That is a fear that I have because I followed Tiffany in NXT. As we all know, and it doesn't need to be said, she is an amazing talent. She has amazing ability inside the ring. She's got probably one of the top three finishers in the game right now. Shout out Christopher Daniels. But yeah, I just don't want them to push her too fast, too soon. Like it's kind of like the same stigmatism that they were saying with LA. Like they were giving us LA Night this, LA Night that, and then the question came up, well, what happens after this momentum starts to die down? So that's something for her that I hope doesn't happen. Um, but yeah, she's dope. Overall, she's cool, and I think the fact that she's been moved up is a good look for her. Excuse me. So, oh, anything else you have on that?
No. No.
Okay,
We can move
so
on.
moving on, something very interesting in my eyes. AJ Styles and the OC. So this has been tumultuous to say the least.
Hmm.
Uh, AJ Styles backstage, the OC confront him. They wonder and they say, "Hey AJ, you haven't texted us. We've been trying to holler at you, man. You've been ducking us and ghosting us, and yada yada yada." And Carl Anderson says, "AJ, apparently you forgot where you came from." So AJ takes offense. They get into a little tussle or a scuffle, a kerfuffle, uh, um, yeah, a quarrel,
Fisticuffs.
a brouhaha, a Donnybrook,
Mm. A Donnie
a
Brook.
subterfuge.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, subterfuge is great.
Mm. Mm.
So they argue, and then Anderson bows up on him, and AJ walks away. V, where do we go from here?
Apparently they went to NXT, so
So,
uh,
so I guess the big question is, like, where does this live? Where does this leave? Not Liv Morgan. Uh, where does this leave Mia? She's kind of
she,
in. She's kind of in the proverbial middle, right
she should be solo, and needs to build like a they need to rebuild the mid card women's division, right? You know, which is why people are like thinking that they're gonna get a women's mid card title. Uh, I it I would
I
like
wouldn't
to
be.
see
I
it.
wouldn't be against it,
I would like to
but
see it.
I wouldn't be against it. But you have to take the tag titles away.
Mm, well, there's enough women to have all of that, really. And whoever's not in the tag division, you can scurry on over to the mid card division.
Scary is crazy.
Like, gives them something to do, like
I
because
mean, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead, you go.
I mean, I, here we go with mine. here we go with my premonitions and my, you know, me looking at the glass half empty instead of half
If you
full.
can gaze into the future,
I'm telling you.
then life be a breeze.
All right. Uh,
That's
I
so knuckles.
okay. All right. I honestly, you're stupid. So here's the thing. If you brought in a mid card title
hmm
for women,
hmm
seeing how they treated the tag team division, like would it be any different?
See, that's a good question. Because let's say for instance they keep the women's tag titles on one brand and then the women's mid card championship on another brand.
But they've kind of
And
uh, but they're kind of already doing that because each brand has a women's champion,
yeah, and the tag titles can go to either show.
right? Which is what they already do. So I'm saying if you were to bring in a women's mid card title, you'd have to bring in two, one for each show.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
I don't see the point in a mid card champion being able to float between brands, but you have women's world champions that are exclusive to a brand.
I don't see the issue in that though.
Because it would make the mid card title seem more important than the world
Not
title.
not necessarily.
You don't think so?
No, not at all.
Huh. I don't know.
That doesn't like just because a mid card title can float between either show doesn't make it more important than the world title. That
But
that
that but
I
that's my point. On the men's side, the mid card titles do not float from each show. They're exclusive.
that's
So
fine. It doesn't have to be the same.
I mean
It really doesn't.
I see what you're saying, but I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But
I mean, I just think it makes it more convenient for either women on both shows can, if they can't get to the women's world title or the women's title, whatever they call it now, they can at least get to the women's international. I'm every woman is only me titles.
all right. Uh,
I didn't know what to
the
call
the
it, but they could,
WWE who runs the world championship
like, yeah, like,
screaming.
the girls just want to have fun title.
Fair, fair. So just to backtrack, go to some of these comments before we move
Mm.
on. John asks, "Do you think R Truth was made just a fool, and that's because he's been around since like 2000 in WWE?" Uh,
No. I think one thing I could say that I love about R-Truth that he is always able to reinvent himself
right.
and he just builds upon different, I don't want to say characters, but yeah, different characters. Oh well. And they just make it work like that. So,
And and I think, well, I don't want to say, don't take this the wrong way when I say it, but I think honestly, the fact that age is starting to catch up to him might have something
hmm?
to do why he's not so much in action as much as he used to be. Because think about it, R Truth was in his 30s when he debuted in 2000
Hmm.
or late 20s.
What was he?
I I have to go. I have to Google how old R Truth is.
Well, while you
So
do that, I'm gonna go ahead to see those comments. You can't keep Nick Mysterio locked away with no access to Facebook. I can't. Women's mid card
yeah,
champion and tag titles can switch brands occasionally. 1 month tag is on SmackDown, while the mid card is on Raw. Then the next month switch. Yeah, I like that idea. Or do it big PLE to big PLE. Yeah, I see that
that
I
could
don't have
work.
an issue with.
That could work.
Like
Yeah,
just make it work. You have a lot of women and you're not utilizing them.
right. That yeah, exactly. And yeah, our truth is 52.
Okay.
So yeah, he's so I think they put this character on him because of his age and his age. Father Time is undefeated, as we all know. Uh, so I think they might have put him in this role to keep him relevant. But let's be honest. Before these last few weeks, our truth wasn't on our TV for a long time.
Yeah, he was injured.
Yeah, so he was. So I think they brought him back to say, hey, you were injured. You're just coming back. You're cleared to wrestle, but to prevent, any more significant damage, we're gonna put you in this role. We're gonna give you limited ring time, and I think our truth is okay with that. I think he's okay with that.
Hmm, you never know.
Never know. Um. Okay, so moving on to a segment that I actually went to the bathroom on.
Oh,
Um, the Kabuki Warriors and Io Sky cut a pre-recorded promo talking about uh, Bailey and Dakota Kai. Io Sky saying how it's Io's era and how Io's gonna win at WrestleMania. Yada yada yada. Basic promo, basic heel promo. If you didn't watch it, you didn't miss anything. Uh,
I still don't believe Dakota. I don't believe Dakota. I don't believe her. I
only
can't
time will
trust her.
tell.
You
V.
can't trust her. You
I
can't trust her.
I get. Yeah. I mean, her history is very checkered.
Okay, checkered.
Checkered.
No,
Black
it's
and
not.
red.
It is not. It is all black.
No, not all black. All black is crazy. Uh,
Dakota turns on everybody.
true. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. That's fair. I'll give you that one. I can't disagree. Um, okay, Will, what's up? I see you. Appreciate you watching. Uh, chilling, bro. We're actually
What's up, Will?
with I really need C thoughts to chill.
What?
I don't
Oh,
trust anyone named after a state. Two
all right.
states. Two
All right.
states.
2 states. What?
Two st- North and South Dakota.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Sativa. So
I say, are you okay? Are you
no,
okay?
no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
All right. Yeah. Moving on. Okay.
No falls down.
Authors of Pain with Final Testament versus a couple of homegrown talents.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I think we already
Yeah.
know. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I was
Um,
like, oh, okay.
is it if we? I'll ask this: are the authors of Pain exactly who they thought we were?
Boy.
Like,
So they don't
weren't
move
they doing
me.
the same thing?
They don't move me.
Yeah, they were doing the same thing they were when they were by themselves.
Yes. They don't move me. I'm sorry. I just don't I don't get it.
Uh, well, yeah, so that was that. Just a couple of homegrown talents came in. Um, so the Logan Paul match with the Miz was next, and this was the last qualifying match. I thought the Kevin Owens was, but I forgot about the Logan Paul Miz match.
Mm-hmm.
Logan Paul is good. Logan Paul is definitely
I just hate to admit it.
What? What'd you say?
I said as much as I hate to admit it.
Oh yeah, but you know what? That the saying always goes: if you hate a performer that much, he's doing his job correctly. So you know, where we were the ones that were saying, Logan didn't belong when he first came in, he's very much looking like he belongs now.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry. Okay,
Will,
okay.
hold
Wait.
on.
Let me get to Ray first.
Okay,
I think there's more potential now that they're in a faction, but AOP haven't moved the needle since moving back. Yeah, I'm coming back. I agree.
they weren't moving the needle when they were there before. That's the point.
Oh well.
That's the
Dakota
point.
Kai, Cobra Kai, you can't trust. You can't trust. I can't do this.
Oh my God, Will
See
is killing
those.
me.
I don't care how good Paul Logan is. I will never like him.
Well, like I said, he's doing his job correctly. If you
I
feel
mean,
that,
you're an awful person in real life, like outside of the ring. So, you know.
uh, I mean, it is what it is. I don't. This is one thing about me. I don't, and I'm not John Cena when I say this. And if you don't, if you know, you know. Um, I'm there. I turn on my TV to watch you wrestle. I don't care what you do when my TV goes off. If you decide you want to go and do this, that, and the other,
I was gonna say, be careful. Careful.
yeah.
Careful.
If you want to go and do this, that, and the other, that's you, and you have to suffer the consequences, and you have to answer to God at some point for your actions. I'm no judge, no jury, no executioner. Depending on what you do, is you know I have my thoughts and my beliefs. Uh, but I can't. Okay, let me put it this way: I can't. If you did something that was just deplorable, and you are a part of a brand that comes to my city, I'm not gonna not go to the show just because you're there. Does that make sense?
We definitely feel differently about this.
Because okay, so Logan Paul is on SmackDown. So you mean just because of Logan Paul's actions, I'm gonna miss out on Randy Orton, LA Knight, Bianca
People
Belair?
have a right. I mean, people have a right to do that if they want to,
True, but listen, to be honest
or
with you, Logan,
leave when they come out
fair. That could be a
and then
bathroom
come
break
back,
thing. That could be a bathroom break
get
thing.
some food.
Yeah, concession stand business. But and that's fair. If it were up to me, that might be something that I would do. But I'm not going to completely not come to the show because you're on the card, and then your actions outside the ring were
I don't
deplorable or
know.
whatever. Yeah, I'm
I
never
don't
going
want to
to
be
do
where anywhere where Hulk Hogan is.
that. Well, you must never want to go to Florida.
Oof, oof. I've been there once, twice, twice.
Twice. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, you need to get out more Florida to go. Anyway, my
Bears and alligators
Bears
and
is crazy.
whooping cranes. And, like I don't know.
Whooping cranes
A
is phenomenal,
whooping crane. I mean, like
sensational.
flamingos. What are those? The capybaras. I don't know if they're here.
Who?
Capybaras. Those cute little mounts thingies. They look like Pokemon. But anyway,
I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway,
okay.
that's the
I'll send you a picture.
yeah, please. Will said they were lackeys to Seth before. I would say they're a little more prominent now, just a little bit. I
Now
forgot
they're
they were
lacking
with
is the
Seth.
now they're lacking is the carrying cross, and ooh, that ain't saying much.
Fair.
Ray says it's fortunate how one person can ruin a whole brand of show. Yeah, yeah.
But that's my
That could
point.
be for some people. Like, let's say there's a concert. It's like Jay Z, Rihanna, Beyonce, Kelly Clarkson. I don't know how we got there. Lady Gaga, Cher, The Ghost of Prince, and then like R. Kelly from the jail cell. I'm not gonna want to see that. I'm not gonna go
Oh,
because why are you putting this man that has done awful things and making sure he got some money on his books so he can get some Cheetos? Fuck out of here. I'm not
wow.
supporting that. The
Okay.
fuck? Ray says, I think for me, the only way I'm ever going to Florida is from Miami. Too many child lovers down there, and I don't mean that in a good way. I don't like this. Oh my god. Okay. Um,
Can we move on?
yes, moving left
Left
and
and
right
right
along.
along.
Did we?
Yes.
Was that all of SmackDown, or was there more?
No, Logan. No, we haven't gotten to the good part yet.
Oh,
Logan
okay.
Paul versus The Miz. We're just gonna breeze through this. Logan Paul gets the win. Um, so Logan Paul moves on to, excuse me, moves on to Elimination Chamber. Um, and that was about it for that. I think we knew Logan was gonna win here. Um, I think it was, I think it was in the cards because Miz really hadn't been in the story for Elimination Chamber at all. I think it was a good matchup for Logan. Two people who have a history, but I think it was in the cards for Logan to win the entire time. But
I went and did something else.
Mhm.
I had some homework to do, and that was the perfect time for me to do my homework.
All right, jeez.
I mean, the
Well,
life of a graduate student is never ending.
fair.
Hmm.
Um, so Nick Aldis segment backstage. Braun Breaker and Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill has a 30-second appearance on SmackDown. I thought that was ass. Um, Tiffany SmackDown contracts for both Braun and Jade. Uh, Tiffany comes in, does a little talking, yada yada yada. Um, Good to see Braun Breaker on SmackDown, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm shocked. He's on SmackDown.
Yeah. Uh, I think it's long. I think it's way long overdue. He had a really good run in NXT. Um, I think they should have brought him maybe the beginning of this year. I think that would have been more suitable for him. But
I think he's even on Raw though.
you thought he'd been better on Raw.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because I would want Mello on SmackDown.
Well, I don't think Melo's getting called up for a while.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, he's got a long running story
Hmm.
with Trick Williams, and they could take that story can go for a while if they play it right. So they come back from commercial break. Paul Heyman is talking with Grayson Waller at this point.
Mm.
So as we know, Grayson Waller at Elimination Chamber, I believe, is going to be hosting the Grayson Waller effect, and his guests are going to be Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. So, V, what do you think?
Um, I don't know. I don't know what to expect because it's just like This can go really well, or this can be like completely, because I know words, over the top, and I will get disinterested.
Yeah,
I don't know. It would depend on how they, work it.
right. I think it was interesting that they showed Grayson Waller talking to Paul Heyman.
Mm.
I thought that was a very interesting touch to keep the story rolling before Elimination Chamber gets here, um, and before WrestleMania gets here. Yeah, so I thought that was a good touch. Um, the last Elimination Chamber qualifying match for the women's side, Naomi and Alba Fire. Alba Fire having Isla Dawn in her corner. Uh, typical typical heel versus babyface. Naomi gets the win. She qualifies for the Elimination Chamber. And for those of you watching, if you think I'm about to try to name all six of the women like I tried the men, you are sorely mistaken.
So
Sorry, sorry.
I, I don't know about that match there, because towards the end, I don't know if Alba Fire was a little winded, was she was like moving in slow motion, like oh, I
She was
like it
blown
like
up.
that, like. I don't know, but she was just so moving, not gingerly.
Well, I mean, she hasn't gotten a lot of TV time. Let's be honest.
True, true.
So
But yeah, yeah. Next,
right. Um, going back to the comments, Will said, "But see, Cross ain't top of the card. Should he be? Yes, he is. Nah.
should he be? He, I have watched paint dry, like slowly. Just sat there and just looked, eyes open,
With
just the
eyes wide
watching,
open.
with eyes wide open, like. Carrying Cross is not interesting. I'm so sorry. The person that's interesting is Scarlett.
Yes, she is.
Like Scarlett is, like I said, Sable
Mm,
and Mark Miro, but Scarlett is a better wrestler. People forget that also.
I mean, how many times has Scarlett wrestled?
Twice?
And we could say she's a better wrestler than Sable, just judging by two matches.
Scarlett has a wrestling background, right? Like
Yes.
prior.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you've seen her indie stuff, she's she's
Okay.
a better wrestler than Sable.
Okay. I've never seen her indie stuff. I just might have to go and look.
She wrestles circles, triangles, rectangles,
Oh,
dodecahedrons
yeah. The
around,
decade is great.
like around, through, loop de loop, all up and through Zabel. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, Ray. Ray's got to step away for 20 minutes. All right. Will King says that's because Waller has instructions from Roman. They said it Monday. I missed that.
I definitely missed that.
Hmm. I missed that. Okay. I might have to. Okay. Wow. I don't know how I missed that, but I missed it.
I did shit.
Okay. So. Yeah. Naomi wins the match. She qualifies for the Elimination Chamber. So. Uh. Next, we cut to Bailey walking backstage, and Dakota Kai comes up. Dakota tells Bailey damage control will go after her. So apparently Dakota Kai is a little bit worried about this. Um, Bailey says she appreciates what she did for her, coming to her defense. But right now, Bailey doesn't know who to trust. Um, Dakota tries to apologize, and Bailey says, "Hey, listen, I need a minute. Can't do this right now, and walks away from it. Here's where my spidey senses kick in.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at the expression on Dakota's face once Bailey walked away. That's the thing I honed in on. I didn't hone in so much on the fact that Bailey walked away. I looked at Dakota's face after she walked away, and I think V, you might be on something.
I don't trust her. I
Yeah,
don't trust her.
yeah,
Because
you
what
might.
you not gonna do is mess up my girl Bailey's Wrestlemania moment that she so deserves.
Oh, fair, fair.
Unless she does. Oh, I'll wait till WrestleMania season.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
No, not
Don't
gonna
spoil
spoil
it.
it.
All right, so after that we got Nick Aldis coming on the ramp, and this is where I thought we were going to get the announcement, as he would say, the dog. Um, he says, "Yeah, SmackDown's latest signing," and Braun Breaker makes it official and walks out, signs the contract. Are we gonna get the same thing for Jade?
On Raw, yes.
Oh, you don't think she's signing with SmackDown?
Nope.
Ah,
Mm.
huh.
Raw is in mighty need.
I agree.
So,
All right. So having said that, we get to the segment that everyone was waiting for. We waited an hour and 37 minutes for this segment. The main event segment: Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, the Wise Men, Paul Heyman. They come out. They say, "Salt Lake City, acknowledge me." Blah blah blah. And they say The Rock. They say it's a great night because The Rock is going to join the Blood. And as soon as he says that, here comes The Rock in probably the ugliest
mm,
no sleeve shirt.
so bad. So bad.
That thing looked like uh that thing looked like something out of the Prince of Zamunda's suitcase in Coming to America.
Mm-mm.
I
All
was
for, but you know what? He has the money to buy it, and he also has the body to wear it. So,
he just got the money to buy better clothes than that.
I,
You
but
could have came out there in a white T-shirt and been fine.
sparkling,
Not sparkling.
like
No.
not a sparkling T-shirt, but
Oh yes,
sparkling white
yes. Snow White.
in the Southern Dwarves.
All right.
So,
I see what you did.
yeah.
Yeah. Just going back real quick. We'll say, yeah. Pat said Waller was instructed by Roman to make the interview as intense as possible in front of his home crowd. Oh, Pat McAfee. Okay. I was
Yes.
like, who is Pat?
Pat, 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 what?
Uh, Pat. Yeah.
Pat Patterson.
Pat Patterson from the heavens doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah.
More than him.
Good job, B. So yeah. Anyway, so here we go. I'm not even gonna go into this, bit by bit. Um, what I said last week, it's coming true.
So I'm gonna have to watch last week's show because let me tell
Oh
you,
no, I know.
I
I'm about to find it. I'm about to get. Yeah, give me
he's
about.
about to find.
Yeah,
Okay,
give me about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm about to
okay,
find it.
great, fantastic.
Yeah,
See,
absolutely.
we're
Yeah,
alive, pal. This
yeah.
is
Cut,
this is
cut and print. Beautiful guys,
mm-mm,
dynamite.
no, mm-mm.
Um,
Yeah, I just
yeah. If you watch last week's show, it is.
I don't
And shout out,
remember.
shout out to Bobby Showalter for being on last week's show. By the
Shout
way,
out to Bobby. Bobby.
yes, Bobbith. Um, it's right here.
Okay. I wonder if we
It's
copyright
possible.
our own
It's
shit.
possible we
Could it
could.
be that Rock and Cody are the whole time? Just Rock is Cody said something. Cody tweeted something a couple of weeks ago. Okay, I don't know if you guys can
The Rock
hear
Roman.
this.
It looks like as of now, it's going to be Keo Rock, and he's going to be.
Can you guys hear
I
that?
think he posted something recently that said the People's Champ Tribal Chief, like together type shit, partnership type shit. So
Can you hear that, V?
yeah.
Cody, and I mean, we'll move on there later. But I want to get. I actually want to get all the feedback. Cody had. Cody said something. Cody tweeted something a couple of weeks ago. Okay, can you hear that? Whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Rock came out, shook his hand, and hugged him. Cody left. The outrage with the fans started. Cody tweeted something along the lines of, "I hear you, trust
me." Right. Be patient. Right.
Yeah, be patient, trust me." Is Rock playing Roman Reigns right now?
Oh, okay.
It's possible. It's possible.
Could this be that?
Yeah. I was the only one on the show that asked that question.
Now I know what you're talking about. Oh, well. In light of recent speak about past occurrences, I don't think Pat Patterson needs to be mentioned. You know what? I completely forgot. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yikes on a bike, flying
Bike.
kites.
Oh my God, with a little tight.
Oh, the next one I was nope. Nope. Ooh,
So yeah, so the tall tale signs are there. V, he does his promo and everything, and he says, "I'm gonna make sure I'm do everything in my power to make sure you walk out a loser." Who's he pointing at when he says you, V? We coming for you,
nigga. You know what? That doesn't. That definitely could happen.
He points at Roman when he says, he points at the crowd while while he's doing his shtick, while he's doing his promo. But then when he gets to the part where he says, "We're gonna make sure that you walk out a loser," he's pointing at Roman. And then I watched What Culture. I think it was either What Culture or Cultaholic. The majority of The Rock's promo was the camera facing directly on The Rock. There was nobody else in the frame. It was all Rock. They followed the Rock around the ring while he was doing his promo. The only time they showed a wide shot is when he said, "I'm gonna make sure that you walk out a loser," and the wide shot showed the Rock pointing at Roman Reigns.
And I think that is also a good way to make the little sentimental moment make sense.
Absolutely.
Okay, I see. I see what you're
And
talking about.
and the tweet makes more sense now too. He says, "Be patient, trust me."
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe they're in this thing
They're
together the
cahoots.
entire time. Cahoots is phenomenal. And just to and another tall tale sign, at the end of the promo when they throw the one finger
He
up,
threw up an L.
he threw up an L. I think I am right
He might be.
when I say that these two are in cahoots against Roman. And to be honest with you, this if The Rock is in cahoots with Cody, then everything will play out. Because, like we said a couple of weeks ago, if we did get Rock versus Roman, it didn't need to be for a title. So if we were to get Rock versus Roman at somewhere, let's say SummerSlam, or even if we got it at WrestleMania next year, the title would have nothing to do with it. It would be Rock Hogan all over again. Not meaning to mention his name, not meaning to mention his name or anything, but it would be Rock versus Hogan all over again. Rock would be playing the role of Hogan, the older veteran, and Roman would be playing the role of what Rock was back then. And it works out. And yeah, I think that works out perfectly. It gets the championship out of the picture altogether.
Yep.
And it gives Rock and Roman a reason to feud because Rock will have cost Roman the most important thing to him in the entire business, which is the Universal Championship and the role of Tribal Chief. Yeah, I think that works out perfectly.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely
Future
agree.
said sensational. That's what Future said. Sensational. And that was the end of SmackDown. So what do you think of SmackDown, V?
Smack it down.
Smack it down.
King V will give SmackDown a whopping 2 count.
Not whopping.
Whopping.
Not whopping.
It's whopping.
What
does it mean?
Whopping 2 count is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to give it a near fall or if I want to give it a 2 count. I honestly don't know.
You can do what you want. It's your show.
I thought it was good. The last segment spoke a lot of volume and answered a lot of questions. I don't know. I don't know, V. I'll as much as I want to give it a near fall, I'll damn it.
Okay.
I'll give it a 2 count.
All right, we're gonna keep this up here. It's gonna be up here for a while until we figured it out. But we got it. It's good. It's good.
I really didn't. Listen. I liked SmackDown.
Yeah.
I liked it.
SmackDown is more enjoyable.
It is. All right. It's not gonna cost me my life if I give it a 2 count. I'm just saying.
It's a chore getting through Raw, but let's get to Raw so we can get to NXT. When I just got a couple of things that I want to talk about, and then we get to the predictions so we can get the fuck. All right, let's go.
All right. Let me just hit these comments real quick. Will King reaction to the Pat Patterson. He also said, remember Cody said he doesn't want to just take the title, he wants to take everything from him. If Rock is tribal chief, what does Roman have? That's
true.
A very, very good point.
If he loses, that is.
Yeah, that too. Okay, so God darn it, I pulled up the wrong results. This is retarded.
Good Lord. Oh, wrong word.
I really did. 4 days ago, 19. Yes. Let's find
Ready to die, but wasn't free to ride.
And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, it's not fit for me to lead a podcast.
Ah, you got it, nigga. Damn.
All right, so Raw took place in an arena that was nowhere near where we are. I'm really surprised Ray was not at this show. Anaheim, California, the Honda Center. Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hell of a match to start the show with.
Yeah, it was.
Right, and it was a as much as I don't like Drew McIntyre, I will say this match was a banger. I will say that.
It was. There's no lies there.
And just for matter of fact, before we go on from Raw, I'm looking at the time. It is 12:59. It is almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So what we're gonna do, since we don't have a mic here this week, and we do have to do predictions, we are going to do exactly what we did for the last PLE, and we are just gonna have you guys send it to me in Instagram. Um, I don't think it would be right to have the prediction show and Mike not be here. Seeing whatever he's got going on, we're gonna try to be we're gonna try to be as respectful as possible to what is going on with Mike. We don't know what's going on with Mike, and even if we did, we would not share that information uh in respect to him. So just an executive decision. We are going to have you guys send the predictions to my Instagram, DJ underscore Knuckles. Send it to my Instagram. I will have them written down by the time I watch the replay because ain't no way in hell I'm watching it live. But yeah, that's what we'll do. Um, because V said he wants to talk about NXT a little bit. I think we're going to forego AEW until the bad business or big business dynamite comes up. I think that's really just for the sake of time, just for this week. Um, if that's okay with you, V, unless there's something you want to mention on AEW or.
Woo! You know I didn't watch.
Okay, but I know you wanted to say something about NXT, and
Oh,
plus
I just.
we do have to mention before we go off the air what's going on this Saturday. I do want to hit that a little bit as well
Yeah.
before we go off the air.
Okay.
So really quickly, we're going to run through Raw again. Send your predictions to my Instagram, DJ underscore Knuckles, and I will get them written down as soon as I see them. So moving on to Raw. Drew McIntyre beats Cody Rhodes in a very great match. Back and forth, LA Knight. Um, this is all Elimination Chamber competitors kind of facing off against each other almost a little bit. Storyline. Yeah, Drew McIntyre beats Cody Rhodes with help from Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa.
Yep.
Jimmy Uso comes down while Cody has Drew in the crossroads, causes the distraction. Um, Cody makes Jimmy take a powder. He gets Drew McIntyre back into the crossroads. Solo Sikoa behind the referee gives the Samoan spike, which turns into a Claymore. 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre pins the number one contender. V, what do you think?
Yeah, great match. I mean, it was nothing really for me to say. Besides, it was a great match.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like I said before, as much as I don't like Drew McIntyre, but I believe that his character is where it's supposed to be at right now, and which led me to the question that I asked you at the beginning of the show: like, is Drew McIntyre going to resign? Because all rumor and innuendo says that his contract is ending after WrestleMania. So, is this something that they're giving him to make him resign? I think it is. I think this is a better character than what he was during the pandemic era as WWE champion. Um, that's kind of hard to decipher in my opinion because there's no crowd. So, but I think they're heading in the right direction with him. It's not going to change my opinion of him. I think he's still ass, but you know,
I'm leaving. I'm out.
I'm just saying, at least they're making him look like he has value. Dude, how am I supposed to respect the dude when the last 12 title matches he was in, he lost? Like, how? At least they're making him look credible now. I mean, seriously.
I'm still gone. No.
I'm just gonna go to comments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Will said Ray is a
Oh,
part-time
well,
Raw watcher.
I didn't see that.
Will, are we doing the chamber predictions like we did the Royal Rumble?
No,
No. You
no.
have to have one answer. You pick one wrestler. There's a stark difference between 6 competitors and 30. So yeah, one prediction, one choice for the elimination. Okay, moving on really quick. So yeah, I'm sorry, Drew McIntyre got the win there. Um, thank God he didn't tear Cody Rhodes' tricep doing the future shock DDT. For the record, there's a little piece of me that says that that tricep injury is a gimmick, but I'm gonna just keep that to
I
myself.
don't know about that. Oof.
I mean, we saw no. Did he have surgery?
Yes.
Did we see pictures of it?
Yes.
He did. He posted pictures.
Yes.
Huh. Okay. That shows how much I care about Punk. So there you go.
Good
All right.
Lord.
Um. So we had a video package for Jey Uso versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Champion that comes up.
Goofy time
Intercontinental
draws.
Championship that comes up later. Um. And then after this, we have the last chance battle royal to determine who will get the last spot in the women's elimination chamber. And having said that, uh, Becky Lynch, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, Liv Morgan, and Bianca Belair, the 5 participants in the elimination chamber match before this match. So we had Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, um, and your favorite wrestler, V.
I am gonna be nice because she had a health scare. No, because she had a health scare,
Did she?
and
Okay, so
yes.
hold on. So let me
So
just go
she
ahead and name everybody who was in it. Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, Alba Fire, Isla Dawn, B Fab, Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, Xia
be
Li, Katana
fab.
Chance. Yeah, B Fab was in there. Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, Xia Li, Katana Chance, Maxine Dupree, Valhalla, Ivy Nile, Tegan Knox, Electra Lopez, Mia Yim. I'm not calling her Michin. Zelina Vega, Chelsea Green, and Natalia. And the surprise entry, a returning Raquel Rodriguez.
Like I said, she had a health scare, and I'm glad.
Nothing.
No, I'm being nice. No, she had a very scary
Nothing.
health scare, and I'm so glad she is
V, are you
feeling
muted?
better. No, am I? Can you hear me?
Allah, no, I can't hear you.
You can hear me? We're live, Al. Can you hear me now?
I lost you.
No, you lost me?
Yeah, I can't hear you at all. Did it die?
Did it? What happened?
Mitchell, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you tuning in while V is trying to get his V's trying to get his gimmick together because I cannot hear him. Okay, we lost V for a second. I think he's gonna try to come back. So yeah, like I said, the last chance battle royal, we had all of these participants and a returning Raquel Rodriguez, uh, coming back from the sabbatical from her absence from the ring. Um, it was pretty nice. It was pretty good. It was what a battle royal was expected to be. Um, it was Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Raquel Rodriguez were the final 3, or so we thought. Um, Raquel eliminates Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, gets her celebration going, everybody notices there's no bell, there's no music. I, I don't know whether this was a gimmick move or not. V, you good?
Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you at all. I cannot hear you at all.
Hello.
Hold on, say something else.
Something else.
There you go. All right,
What
now I
that
hear you.
bomba rock I was talking about? Oh, shit.
Okay, so yeah, I was just saying Shayna, Zoe, Raquel were the last three, or so we thought. Raquel eliminates Shayna and Zoe. Chelsea Green comes up from behind,
Mm-hmm.
or wait, let me rephrase that. Um, Chelsea Green enters the ring behind Raquel and tries to eliminate her. Raquel reverses it. She throws Chelsea Green over the top. Raquel advances to Elimination Chamber. So yeah, that's how it's looking. Elimination Chamber is set, V.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Like I said, I'm very glad um, Raquel is doing better health wise. She shared a video of her journey, and wow, wow. So I'm not gonna
Okay,
say
so
anything mean.
V, refresh my memory because I don't know exactly what that
I
was.
believe she has a skin condition that it makes her break out,
Oh,
and badly, and I forgot what it was called. Not gonna lie to you, but yeah, she showed videos of herself in the hospital and waiting for a doctor, and I was like, wow, because you know how somebody has an allergic, let's say you have an allergic reaction, and you like expand.
yeah.
That's what. Thank you. Okay, thank you, C thoughts. Raquel was fighting mast cell activation syndrome.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh
Thank you.
wow.
Thank you.
Oh wow. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah,
That's wow.
yeah.
I didn't know that's what that was. Honestly, I can't even because the picture I'm looking at right now, she looks like a totally different person. She
Hmm.
doesn't even look like herself. That's crazy. Yeah, I can't even. Yeah, that's crazy. And she looks really happy when she won. I'm not even gonna hold.
Yeah, so
She
that's
looks
why
so she looks so happy to be back.
I'm letting her have it.
Oh boy. All right. So yeah, we got Raquel, we got Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Tiffany Stratton, Liv Morgan, and Naomi in the Elimination Chamber. The winner will compete for the Women's World Title at WrestleMania 40. Um, backstage segment with Jay Uso. He's saying he's gonna win the international. Whoa, that ain't
Mm-mm,
it. Yeah,
mm-mm,
990, I-95,
mm-mm.
I-77,
Nope.
485, uh, Highway
Mm-mm,
150. Yeah. Uh,
mm-mm.
so next up after that, Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax have a sit down interview. I I didn't think this was this good. I didn't think it was that good.
Okay, so we're on the same page.
Yeah, I did not think it this interview was that good. I wanted Rhea Ripley to rip Nia Jax a new one. No pun intended. Um,
So she can
I,
yell my hole again.
I I think Rhea could have been more direct and a little bit more poignant in her approach. I thought it was very tame. Um, And then Nia saying she's gonna send mommy crying home to mommy. And I see what you did there, but
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
yeah,
It
was
wasn't great. It wasn't great.
right. It wasn't good. And then she said, you can say what you want, blah blah blah. I'm gonna kill you, momentum. I'll see you in Perth. There were no curse words thrown. I didn't like that. For a rivalry that is this deeply rooted in hatred, you got to throw a curve. You got to throw an ass word or something. You got to throw something.
An ass word is crazy, actually.
Ass word. Yeah. So,
That's...
it was okay. So skipping through, I know there was a Judgment Day segment. Let's see, Chad Gable. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, the 8-man tag team match: R-Truth, The Miz, and DIY. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa versus the Judgment Day. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Jacob Dunn, and Dominic Mysterio. What do you think of this, V?
There's some places where it lost me sometimes, and then it would like pick my interest back up, and then it would lose me again.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I can't point it out.
Yeah, I mean the crowd was with R-Truth the entire match.
Oh yeah,
The
definitely,
entire match.
definitely.
Um, but I think honestly, if I was gonna be perfectly honest, the Judgment Day did kind of need to win this. They've been slipping the last few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they did end up getting the win, but I think they needed it more than R-Truth and the Miz and DIY did. And seeing that DIY is kind of out of the tag team title picture right now because it's on Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate right now. They didn't need to win. I mean, the Miz lost his Elimination Chamber thing. He really didn't have much to do with the Judgment Day either. It was based solely on R-Truth. Um, and Judgment Day got the win by pinning R-Truth. But excuse me. But I mean, it was okay. Standard tag, and Judgment Day got the win. So let's see. Becky Lynch comes out, and oh, I'm sorry. Before we even get there, Sami Zayn with Jackie Redmond. Sami Zayn is, I don't know. I don't know if I like it. There's something about it I do like, but there's other things that I don't like. Like I like the fact that they're pushing him for this WrestleMania thing. I don't like the fact that he's kind of looking desperate.
I do. That's the point.
I mean, yeah, I think it is,
You
but
want to get him to the point of desperation.
But you kind of threw it at me out of nowhere.
Yeah, fair.
You know what I'm saying? It's giving me Shawn Michaels when he wanted to face the Undertaker again, and the Undertaker said no. So he had to he had to win the Royal Rumble, and then he did what he did in the Elimination Chamber. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. There's that light bulb. This is exactly mimicking Shawn Michaels' Undertaker. That's crazy. What? What? What did I say?
Oh God, no! It was me.
What
I
did you
did
do?
one. I did one of those sounds where the lights buzzes off. Like, zzz.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh. Okay.
No, but this is kind of like the same thing,
Yes.
V. It's right along the same timeline. Sami Zayn doesn't win the Royal Rumble. Shawn doesn't win the Royal Rumble. Shawn ends up costing Undertaker the World Heavyweight Championship in the Elimination Chamber.
Mm.
The Elimination Chamber is this Saturday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see shenanigans,
Buffoonery,
tomfoolery,
skullduggery.
mm,
Yeah. So,
fuckery even,
oh, not fucker. Fucker is crazy.
fuckery.
So I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see. I think Sami Zayn is gonna have something to do with it. I just don't know what.
Okay, I hear you.
Um, yeah. Moving on, Becky Lynch comes out and addresses the Elimination Chamber. This surprisingly is going to be Becky Lynch's first time in the chamber.
Mhm. Wait, before we get there, let me put up Mitchell's comment.
Oh yeah.
And John Cena vibe in 2018, he didn't have a clear path. Wow, excuse me, a clear path
Hey,
at
how you
first
doing?
WrestleMania. Cena didn't win the Rumble or the Chamber, so he went out to Taker.
Yeah.
Thought about that.
I didn't so much forget about it because Cena didn't do anything physical. He just cut promos.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I didn't think about that, Mitchell. But I mean, you do make a good point. It kind of does mirror the same thing. Um, but I didn't think about that because it was just Cena cutting promos and talking trash to try to bait Undertaker. Um, but like I said, yeah, I see where you're going with it. Um, yeah, Becky Lynch, first time in the chamber, has a cuts a promo in the ring. Liv Morgan comes out saying, yes, love Liv. Um, she was the last person to beat Rhea Ripley, which is true.
Her revenge story
Yeah, it's a
or her
revenge
revenge
story,
tour.
right? Raquel Rodriguez comes out after that saying she has a piece of revenge for Rhea Ripley. She also mentions that we're putting all the attention on Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley might not even be the one that we're facing at WrestleMania. So she does
Mm.
bring the Nia Jax factor in. Um, and then, oh yes, Bianca.
Bianca,
Bianca.
Binky.
Binky? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what they used to call her.
The Binky?
Mm-hmm.
Good lord. Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Naomi.
early in NXT, Binky Belair.
Backtrack. Naomi comes out before Bianca, and I texted V.
Did you?
I did.
Hmm.
Listen, Jimmy, if you want to smoke, listen. But Naomi was out there, ass was assing. I'm sorry.
All
I'm,
right,
I'm sorry. I'm
all
sorry.
right,
I'm sorry.
all right.
I'm sorry. Jimmy, you already know what it is. The
Okay.
entire internet wrestling community.
Oh wow, he's
Yeah.
still
Moving
going,
on.
still
Moving on.
happening.
It is still happening. I'm not going to say anything about Bianca. Bianca looks beautiful on Monday because I like Montez Ford. Uh, Montez Ford is. Oh, side note: if you haven't went and watched Love Me WWE yet, go watch it.
Need
It's a
to.
good show. It's a good show. It's good. Um, yeah, they all go out there and talk about how they're going to win the Elimination Chamber, Brouhaha, Donnie Brooke subterfuge, um, and Nia Jax comes out and cleans house.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Nia Jax walks out of his segment with the upper hand.
And
Is
again, she's
this?
gonna lose.
I was just about to say, is this the nail in the coffin for Nia Jax?
I don't think it's a nail in the coffin per
No,
se.
no. I mean, you're saying that she's not going to win at Elimination Chamber.
Okay, okay. Nah, yeah, she's. We did we really think that Nia Jax was gonna win?
I listen. This is the same. This is the same Triple H that brought CM Punk back. I don't put anything past him anymore.
Mm-mm. I wouldn't see. They would not have Rhea lose in Australia, her home
Fair.
country, her home country.
Oh,
Oh,
well, they've had other wrestlers sit there and lose championships in their home state. Shoot, John Cena
yeah, we
lost the
know.
Edge in West Newbury.
Yeah, we know. But not now with Nia Jax though. I think
No,
this is
she's
part of the reason why I feel like it should be like a mid card women's title. So that way it could be considered the workhorse title, just like, the United States Championship and the Intercontinental Championship.
right. Yeah, I mean that's fair. Okay, Gunther does a backstage segment after this, talking about the
Angelo.
Gunther Vandross, um, Gunther Wind and Fire. Um, okay, here's something I didn't like, B.
Okay, go ahead.
Shinsuke Nakamura cuts a promo about Sami Zayn. Why? Why?
I don't know. Giving him something to do. I don't know.
Shinsuke Nakamura is starting to become that person who brings the bad potato salad to the cookout. I said it. Bad potato salad.
I'm going. Okay.
Bad potato salad. I said
No. Mm-mm.
it.
No.
What?
Not today.
V, seriously.
Not
Seriously.
today.
All jokes aside, V. All jokes aside. What are we doing with Nakamura? This dude is just sitting here feuding with everybody and losing.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, okay, you're gonna
He is
feud.
carrying Cross.
Ooh, I don't know about that because at least Shinsuke doesn't like put me to sleep.
I'm just talking about by the results. Like,
Okay, fair.
not in ring talent. We already come on. You can't be thinking I'm comparing Shinsuke and Karrion Cross as far as in ring talent is concerned. That's not
I was talking about not in ring time, just personality. Cutters.
well that too. That's a given. But how many people you gonna have this man feud with only to lose?
Until we find somebody to win again.
I, mm,
I
I
never
can't.
lost. Thank you.
Right. I can't think of the dude's name that used to be with Carmella.
James Ellsworth.
James Ellsworth, bring him back. Let Shinsuke get a win right there.
No, we don't. We don't
Or
need
how
that.
about
We don't need that. No.
somebody go find Zach Gowen and see what he's doing?
All right. We're finished.
I'm just saying. Oh man,
You trying to get it.
I'm just saying. Come
You
on, man.
jump into conclusions here, sir, and I just don't understand
Oh,
why you're
and you
doing
gonna
that.
judge me? Okay, all right.
I mean,
Jumping to conclusions.
I mean, you always gotta have a leg up on the competition.
All right.
I'm so sorry.
You put your right foot in. You put your right
No,
foot.
we're
All right.
finished. We're
All right.
finished. We're finished. This.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Moving on. We're gonna get
yeah.
canceled. All right.
We're.
Chad Gable versus Ivar. Tell me about it, V.
So I can't sit here and lie. They put on great matches together. Ivar is one big flying motherfucker, and I like it. Um, yeah, that match was good.
Yeah, it was
Really good.
that German suplex.
Ivar's Ivar's been impressing me as a singles competitor.
You should have been a singles competitor, V. You should have been one already. Eric, Viking Raiders ran its course when they were doing YMCA Olympics with the Street Profits.
Young man.
There's a place you can go. I said, young man. When they were doing that stuff with the Street Profits, the Viking Raiders had already set sail for retirement. They had ran its course. And Ivar should have been a singles competitor back then. And that was pandemic, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you're still in pandemic, quiet as kept.
But it was Thunderdome.
Was it? Yes, it was. It was. You're right.
Yeah. So yeah, seeing Ivar doing this thing on the singles tip is pretty dope. But when Chad Gable hit that German suplex, that was a pop. That
Yeah,
was a pop.
it
That was a
was.
pop. I was here
Oh,
for it.
so both Racy thoughts. Wants to know whose DIY is.
Just do it yourself. All right.
It's. I mean, yeah, it is Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano from Next.
Next.
Who are the Street Profits? I only know Urban Revenue.
All
So
right.
you must have watched WEE because definitely the Street Profits.
W
Wrestling, entertaining, entertainment.
Dollar
Oh,
General WWE.
or we like, it's like
We I I have had enough. I've had enough.
Jesus, what
I have had enough. Okay, Chad Gable. Chad Gable gets the win
oh,
by submission with the ankle lock. Um, yeah, good match there. I agree with you, V.
yeah.
I agree with you 100%. Um, yeah, Drew McIntyre segment saying he's the savior of WrestleMania. Uh, saying Redmond asked him about whether the victory was tainted because of the bloodlines interference. He says no. You know, tonight it was Cody Rhodes. Friday it'll be LA Knight. Then he'll win in Australia to become world heavyweight champion. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of that said and done, the New Day backstage challenging Premium to a street fight next week. Um, that's gonna be good.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It was around this time that
Oh,
I took a slumber.
You exited the premises.
I took a hibernation.
Not hibernation. Hibernation is
This
crazy.
this bear hibernated
Hibernation
and
is crazy.
really sleepy. I mean,
All right,
like
so
I said,
we
it's a
only got one
3 hour
matchup,
show.
B.
It's a 3 hour show.
It is, but here's the thing: they are starting to make that 3 hours worth something. They're entertaining us for 3 hours now.
Not
We're
when
no
I'm
longer.
tired.
We, that's just you. It didn't go for the
Yes.
other 5 million people that are watching.
Whatever.
um, main event: Jey Uso, Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. Long story short, Jey Uso gives Gunther not one, not two, not three, not four,
Okay.
but
Oh god.
five spears. Five spears to Gunther. Goes up top. Oh, and before all of that, let me just say Gunther chopped Jay's chest out of his chest.
Whew.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was
I'm talking about
oh.
pork. I'm talking about pork chop, karate chop,
Hmm.
uh,
Lamb
whatever kind of
chop.
lamb chop. This is the song
Kick
that, yeah.
does
Um,
it and like
right,
kick punch
yeah,
chop. Like kick
right.
punch is all in your mind. Like oof.
Chop suey.
Mm.
Yeah, any kind of chop Gunther had, he gave it to Jey Uso.
Chop
And
cheese.
listen, Mike, wherever you are, you can bring the chopped cheese to me, and I'll deliver it to Kiera, and we can work it out like that. All right. Yeah, five spears to Gunther. Jay goes up top, hits the Uso splash, and then
And then
and
bit
then
2024 year to haters.
yeah, the bell rings.
It did.
Not after the 3 count.
For whom the bell
The,
tolls.
for who does the bell tolls for you? You hear me? That's what the songwriter said. Um, yeah, Jimmy Uso rings the bell. Distraction. I did not like the finish to this match. I didn't like it.
Elaborate.
The splash to the knees to the roll up. No. If he would have given him, caught him with the knees, picked him up and powerbomb, yes, that's his move. Powerbomb. You finish him with your finisher.
What I like about Gunther, I think he's one of the few that can get away with this. There's a few people that said he could just kick your ass and he could beat you with any move, and that's that. Like, I think that's a good thing when it comes to Gunther. I don't think everybody's capable of doing that. We know Gunther is about that life. We know one chop, the two chops. Just I think one chop would be like, "Whew, I should have stayed in bed today. I should have stayed in bed yesterday. I made a mistake. I'm going to sleep." Like, we know that Gunther can do stuff like that. Not everybody can do that.
Fair. Nevertheless, be that as it may, Gunther rolls him up after getting the knees up during the splash. 1, 2, 3. Jimmy comes in, attacks Jay, says to Jay, did you think you could win without me? Like, doesn't matter how big you get, I'm always the big brother. And we are finally going to get what we always thought we were going to get. It's Jimmy and Jay at WrestleMania. But to counterpoint V, this is also what Jimmy and Jay want. They said in an interview, like, what would their dream match be? And their dream match would be to face each other at WrestleMania.
Sorry.
You okay? You almost sneezed your nose out of your nose.
I can't do this. Let's go.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, Jimmy attacks Jay. That's how they go off the air. V, what'd you think of Raw?
2 counts.
2 count. I agree. Yeah, 2 count for me. NXT was the following night. I did not watch NXT, but V, I know you said you had something to say about it, so the floor is yours, sir.
Yeah, so prayers to Shotzi. She tore her ACL during her match with Lyra Valkyria, and a big shout out to Lash Legend who worked double duty that night. That came in her place. It shows that they trust her. Stop playing with her. And all I gotta say about NXT truly is 2 words. Uba Femi. And I'm done.
And you're done? That's it?
Yeah.
That's all you gonna say?
Yep.
I
mean, Carmelo's back in the barbershop, cutting the promo. Iowa Dragunov still got them red eyes. Roxy's turning into AJ Lee. Yeah, that's about it. Like, I can't really. NXT's like, eh. Yeah. But yes.
Well said, V.
Uber driver Femi is dope. Look, Ray, who don't mess with.
Uber driver Femi is crazy.
Leave
That's crazy.
Uber Femi alone.
That's crazy.
This is an Uber Femi Stan account. Anyway.
So yeah, that's We're not gonna do AEW. I didn't watch AEW.
I did not watch it. Sorry.
But we do want to say this before we leave you guys, so you guys can get rest. If you're anywhere in the area of the metropolitan North Carolina area,
The
uh,
Charlotte area.
yeah, the Charlotte area, ASE is that
Ashe.
Ashe? Is that what it's called?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Ashe. I did not know that. Okay, Ashe Wrestling is having their Black History Month celebration. I'm looking at the flyer, so if I'm looking at the camera, it is this Saturday, February the 24th. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. This is the good card, V.
It
This
is.
is a good card. We got
It is.
the Pan African champion Shug D, and he's facing Caprice Coleman. Um, this is the match that I want to see. We've got Darius Lockhart versus Darius Carter.
Oh, I can't
That's gonna
wait.
be a
I can't
banger.
wait.
That's gonna be crazy. Battle Club Zone Yaya is gonna be there. We all have our opinions about Yaya. Um, uh, Impact Wrestling Sunny Kiss will be there.
I'm living.
Sunny Kiss is gonna be there. My two personal favorites, Ron Simmons, damn, and Teddy Long, Undertaker will be there. They'll be there as well. A live performance by I don't want to say this, Sianka.
I'm not sure.
I think it's Sianka. Cyanca. Sianka. Um, excuse me. Good gracious. Yeah, it's gonna be at Piedmont Open 1B Middle School in Charlotte, North Carolina. Again, like I said, the doors open at 5:30. If you want to get more information on the show, it is at isawrestling.com. That is asewrestling.com. Again, that's Saturday, February 24th, which is tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah. And oh shit. Support them, support them, support them. That card is really, really good.
Really,
Darius
really
Lockhart
good.
does do great things outside of wrestling. So support black wrestling. Support good black
Yes.
wrestling.
Yes, absolutely. I'm actually seeing if I can get a bigger picture of this flyer so you guys can see it. Okay, never mind, because you won't let me log in.
Or you can go on their Instagram, which is I believe the same.
Yes. Let's see. You let me know if it's in frame. I don't know if
It
I can.
is barely, barely.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Oh
Yeah.
wow. Hood inventions. We did it. But yes.
God darn it. Okay, there we go.
But yes, support Ashe Wrestling. I cannot wait to be at that show. I am looking forward to literally every match on the card.
Yes.
Um, looking forward to maybe meeting Ron Simmons and not cry
Yeah,
or
that's
pass
my.
out.
And listen, hopefully, listen, we'll give you guys an inside scoop. We're not going to say exactly what we're going to do, but
What we gonna
me and
do?
me,
Hey,
me and V are going to,
ooh.
we're going to try our best to try to have a conversation with a certain person. We're not going to
Oh,
say who this
I'm
person
like,
is.
what are we doing? Who signed me up?
Yeah,
I
we're
didn't
not
want it.
right. We're not going to say who this person is because we don't want to give you guys like false hope, like, oh, they're going to talk to this person, and then we can't get it done. But if we do get a chance to talk to this person, we promise you guys we will try to get it cut, edited, and we will try to bring it to you guys on an episode of the show because this person is somebody that I definitely have wanted to talk to. I think V, you've talked to this person on one other occasion. Is that correct?
Uh, you know I don't remember. Um, yeah, you have to remind me off camera because let me tell you,
Okay,
Let's get.
just
Let's get.
okay.
Let's
Just
get.
look at
Let's
the
get again.
just look at the camera.
Hmm.
Just look at the screen.
Looking at the screen. Oh. Okay. Okay. I know who you're talking about.
Okay. All right.
Woo.
Good
It
Lord.
took a while.
Good Lord. Father, help your children. Don't let them
Mm.
fall by the side of the road. All
How
right.
can I fall when I'm lifted in the air?
Uh,
Mhm. Floating.
all right. But yeah, that person that V now knows who I'm talking about.
Yes.
We're going to try to get them to talk to us, and if we can, we will bring it to you. If we can't, at least we try. Um, but I think if we can get them to talk to us, it would be really, really big. Um, but yeah, in the meantime, between time, like I said, tomorrow, Charlotte, North Carolina. Uh, if you can come out, come support Ashe Wrestling, support independent wrestling. Um, yeah, V, we're done. Take us
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah. Our Twitters are in description box below.
Oh wait, hold on.
You
They
already
got
know.
comments.
Why is this happening? What is happening? What is? You better have a match
Match that.
Monday.
Hey,
So
no.
I'm the only one that is ever interested in being a wrestler. I'm the only one. It's just me.
That's not true.
Oh?
That's not true.
I said at this moment.
That's not true.
Well, the last time we asked, both of y'all said no.
How long ago was that?
The
Never
last
mind.
time the three of us were together.
Royal TV and Bumpy Fist in a tag match. But who are we facing? Who are we facing? See thoughts. Ray, no, we're not gonna do predictions because it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Plus, Mike is not here. He is handling some business elsewhere. So we thought it'd be better since he couldn't be here with us that we are just going to run it the way we did for the last time and just send it to my Instagram. My Instagram being DJ underscore Knuckles. And we'll do it that way. And then I think next week we'll go over the results and everybody will be here. So that's how we're gonna run that. No, ain't no goddamn open challenge. I'm sick of this. V, take us home.
Come back. We're finished. So thank you guys so much for watching, listening, all that good shit. Support black wrestling, support black podcasters, support blackness. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Support no, support black people with sense.
Fair.
And good fight, good night. We're done. It's finished. Bye, y'all.
Appreciate y'all watching, man. Ray, C Thoughts, Mitchell, Will, everybody that comes on here, John. Appreciate your questions. Appreciate your support. Thank you guys. Go for the pin is nothing without you guys, so we appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll see y'all in 7 days. Enjoy Elimination Chamber, the replay, because I'm not getting up at 5 to watch it. You can forget that. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see y'all next Thursday. Peace and love. We out.